Welcome back everyone to our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. It is time for the British Grand Prix, and as you can see, the British car has come back out to play. That car looks absolutely magnificent. Do if you would not agree. How can you not agree with that? Facility, you saw everything is looking hunky-dory, everything level 3 par, the powertrain department. We got two major aero upgrades coming in. Hopefully an ultimate chassis upgrade as well. Engine looking alright. The energy store is looking very warm, but I think this is the last race for the energy store. So what we will do is we will apply the component. I think we'll apply the component. We'll try and do it before the Grand Prix starts. I think that was the problem with Azerbaijan. You see there, Tatiana with a brand new contract. She's happy as Larry, as they would say. There's our sponsorships. Let's have a look at the championship, shall we? And Jackie leads the way by almost 100 points from Carlos Sainz, Tatiana Calderon in P3. Then Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Nobuhiro Matsushita, and Max Verstappen. Nobuhiro Matsushita's in the Haas. We've had driver transfers. I've got to find out what's going on here. You see the constructors just above me. Chaseliner lead the way from McLaren, Mercedes, Renault, Ferrari, Red Bull, Racing Point, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Williams and the Haas. Still yet scored Nick de Vries, Kimi Räikkönen, George Russell. Kevin Magnussen's gone to Haas. Oh, this is going to be interesting. What else have we got here? Sergio Perez has gone to McLaren, and Lando Norris has gone to Ferrari. Wow. We've had a merry-go-round. So what has happened is, Norris has gone to Ferrari, Matsushita's gone to Haas, Magnus has gone to Racing Point, Perez has gone to McLaren. So it's a nice little circle that's gone on. So 4 driver transfers mid-season. It's going to be interesting to see certainly Perez in that McLaren, because that McLaren is amazing. So we've got an invitational event coming up. I'll be partaking in that one. You see, I get to play with the F2004 Ferrari of one Michael Schumacher. Jackie doesn't like doing these invitational events, so I go on her behalf. So let's go see how we did, shall we? Yep. We kind of rule there. Dub. So yeah, dub me. Okay. Oh, we didn't get the ultimate. You fucker, we didn't get the ultimate chassis upgrade. That's disappointing. I've got to admit, that is very, very disappointing. Fuck. Oh well, but what we can do now, we can get, we've thrown 12 million at the quality control. That'll get that up to level 3, hopefully, in time. Have we got enough resource points? We haven't got enough resource points. So we're going to have to waste practice doing them. And hopefully we'll try and get those 2 minor, you see down the bottom of the aero tree, just over here. Those 2 minors. We'll try and get them. We'll get practice around Silverstone. We'll get qualified. And we'll see you on the start line for the team's home Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix.
Welcome along then to Great Britain and the Great Silverstone Circuit for today's Grand Prix. The 3.6-mile long Silverstone Circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout. With average lap speeds reaching around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the quickest tracks of the year. Watch out for cars taking the right-handers of Abbey and Copse flat out. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Rose. That was a great podium in the last race, so can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Rose lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Calderon, Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, and Gasly, Perez, Ocon, Kvyat, and Charles Leclerc. Sainz, Verstappen, Kevin Magnussen, and Stroll, Albon, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Kimi Raikkonen. Matsushita, Latifi, Norris, and Nick de Vries. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Well, that's going to be the plan here, Jeff. Another top 10 finish. Hopefully it can be another win to Jackie's win column. It is pole position for the British Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton just next to her, and Valtteri Bottas. What's his name? Tatiana Calderon. You saw there. We're definitely on 105, so we're locked into that. This is where we do it. As far as strategy, we've got a long stint on the soft tyres, followed by a short stint on the mediums. Hopefully that's the same for both teams, but yeah, not going to be easy out there today. That's for damn sure. And 5 minutes round, change lights out, and away we go as Jackie goes straight across and cuts off the Mercedes there. She will get into the Abbey. She came first. Tatiana in P2 as we have this lovely new livery on the side of the Chaseliner this weekend. What do you all think of that livery? It looks absolutely clean. It looks absolutely fresh as we go through the village loop. Now down the Wellington Straight for the first time. And here comes that Mercedes. Get rid of that Mercedes, somebody. Tatiana, get rid of... Actually, no, don't come in, Tatiana. You might do something that's detrimental to everybody, if you don't mind me saying so. But out of Luffield and down... Whoa! Through Woodcut and down to Copse Corner, side by side will be the Chaseliner and the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. There goes Lewis Hamilton. Here comes Tatiana. Tatiana side by side through Maggots and Beckett's. That is brave. That is confidence in the TC03. But Lewis Hamilton is just going to hold on down the Hanger Straight. But Jackie's got a lead. Excuse me, and if she can keep this lead, that would be best for absolutely everybody as we come through Vale, well, into Vale right now, the Vale chicane, then the Vale corner to start lap number 2 of the British Grand Prix. Oh, it's going to be an absolute fantastic Grand Prix, and we're moving forward now. A little later on lap number 2, and you see that Lewis has caught up to Jackie again. There's something not quite right with the car, although the car feels absolutely planted right there. We're going onwards now. Actually, we missed this. I do apologise. This is what we should have seen going into the village. Sorry, through Copse Corner. I do apologise. But you see now that Tatiana's right on Lewis's tail. Tatiana's on Lewis's tail. Tatiana Calderon's going to do the business here. Bottas is coming. Here comes Ricciardo as well. Everyone's 2, 3, 4 wide almost. Excuse me. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Tatiana's having a better race this weekend. As, wow, great footage from Tatiana and Danny Ricciardo on lap number 3 here from the T-camera of Valtteri Bottas. And now moving on to the T-camera of Danny Ricciardo down the Wellington Straight. Tatiana on the medium tyres. Oh, Tatiana's playing a dangerous game here. What are you playing at, girl? Oh, she's going to make Ricciardo work for P3 here. Side by side through Luffield, and there you go. Look at the drive Tatiana gets out of Luffield. Headed down the old start-finish straight to Copse Corner. As here comes Lewis Hamilton. He's all over Jackie's back once again. He cannot let this go. Whoa, dear me, that was a bit leery. That was absolutely leery as we go on board with Lewis Hamilton now later on the lap number 3. He's going down the Weldon Straight. He's also on the medium tyres down into Stowe Corner. You're going to have to wake up a day late and a dollar short to get one over Jackie as she goes a little wide through Stowe Corner. Now on to lap number 4. And what are you going to do, girl? This guy is fast. He is really rapid, really fast. How are you going to combat that side by side into the Abbey chicane? Oh, you can... Oh, dear me. Oh, my God. Don't do that. She is literally pushing the boundaries of this car to all the limits that it can be possibly pushed. She's also doing something else at the same time. She's being an annoying pain in the backside. Is the TC03 as Lewis tries to go round the outside of Brooklands. And now into Luffield. There comes Tatiana. Tatiana might be taking P2. Go on, girl. Tatiana and Lewis Hamilton. Tatiana Calderon into P2 into Chaseliner 1-2 at the British Grand Prix. And if I know Tatiana, that might not be the only position she gets as Danny Ricciardo goes up the inside of Lewis Hamilton through Copse Corner. And now Tatiana's trying to go up the inside of Jackie. What is she doing? She is up to no good, is the Colombian, as we go a little further on lap number 4 to Esteban Ocon trying to pass, who is that? That is Sergio Perez, who's moved to McLaren in P7, and that is that job done as we go to Jackie now and Tatiana's got a new burst of speed and confidence. It's going to be Tatiana Calderon into the first corner, side by side with Jackie, and oh my God, I saw Tatiana get way looser than she needed to, and I think she's had enough of these medium tyres. She's going to get them off pretty sharpish now. What's she going to put on? What is she going to put on? That's a good question. What is she going to put on this car? I would hope and I would pray she sticks a set of hard compound tyres on. She can stick some hards on. That wouldn't be a bad job. Let's see. Oh, she stuck some softs on. Oh, she's going to be very quick then. She's going to be very quick and she's going to be very rapid as well. That is the one sight that we definitely didn't want to see there. Right, we're boxing this lap. We got to cut her off. Because if I know her, she's going to be really quick on these medium tyres here. As we get track limits warning through Copse Corner. You get 2 of those, and you can get a 3rd. Well, it's in front of the head teacher, so to speak. But she's doing well. She's keeping Ricciardo honest. As we go back to Lewis Hamilton. I think he's not close enough to have a go at Tatiana here. So, and that might be why. That might be why. I think we're about to have a safety car. Quick, in. See if we can flout the safety car. I think the safety car has come out. I think. Don't quote me on that. Loads of people in the pit lane here. There's a Red Bull coming in the background. So here she goes, into a garage, medium tyres on. Thank you. Good service, girls. Now, where's that Colombian? Yes, there's yellow flags there, so we're definitely under safety car conditions here. For that, where is she? Where are you? There she is. Comfortable. That is how you play the safety car to perfection right there. So yes, catch the safety car, Q. Lovely job. So we should be de facto leader of this race when everyone else decides to pit. If everyone else decides to pit, but some don't. And you can see that Bottas is one of those that hasn't pit yet as we get ready for the restart here on lap number 8. Now, let's see. He's got to come in. When's he coming in? He is not coming in yet. There's Ricciardo. We've got one of the AlphaTauris, Ocon, Perez. There's the other AlphaTauri. There's Norris. Magnussen, Stroll. There's Jackie. I believe that's Alex Albon in P3 with Verstappen being the second of the Red Bulls. And we're off on the way again. Oh my God! I'll tell you what, right now it's getting personal. It's getting really personal between Jackie and Tatiana now. They might want to consider cooling it down a bit. Mind you, they are on the wrong compounds yet again. And you know what happens when they get on the wrong compounds? Jackie's going to have herself a bit of an issue going down the Wellington Straight. And that issue comes in the form of Tatiana. Where is she's not quite close enough yet. Oh dear me, you got to do some defending there as we go to a little later on in lap number 9. Is it lap number 9? Yes, it is. There's what's his name? Lando Norris, who moved to the Ferrari. And I think that is Alexander Albon getting past him. So everyone's done their pit stops here. Jackie's found herself in the lead with Tatiana P2, Alex Albon, Lando Norris P4. Who's that in P5? Is that Giovinazzi? It's Giovinazzi! Giovinazzi's pulled a solid here. He's in with the P4. Fair play to the little Italian. We are going to get a stupid set of results here at the British Grand Prix. But one thing that's definitely not stupid here, as we've moved a little forward onto lap number 10 and down the Wellington Straight, I think now is the time that Tatiana's pulled the... No, not quite. Or she might try around the outside of Luffield. She didn't try around the outside of Brooklands, but around the outside of Luffield. And now, oh, look at the speed differential. I don't think you got a choice, Jackie. Let her go. But stick with her. You might get DRS down the main straight. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, folks. As we go to Lando Norris passing Giovinazzi for P4. We've got an absolute stupid result coming up here. The top 4 you can probably expect, as this is for Lando's debut for the Ferrari. He's having a great race against Giovinazzi in that Alfa Romeo, which is basically a Ferrari C team. Who's that in the background there? Is that Nick de Vries? I think that's Nick de Vries. Or George Russell. One of the two Williamses. Because there's a couple of Haas cars. I think there's Raikkonen in the background as well. That is George Russell fighting Giovinazzi. And this is for P6 now. Sorry, P5. So the Williams are going to have a good payday here as we got one of the Haas's coming up quick behind them. Yeah, look at this. We've got... That's a Matsushita in the Haas car. Who would have thought this result, folks? The guys that transferred to the rubbish teams are having the better race here. This is incredible action. You got Giovinazzi, George Russell, Matsushita, Raikkonen. I think you got Nick de Vries and Nick Latifi behind them. One of the smaller teams are going to miss out on a point here, and you don't blame them. It's Giovinazzi and George. No, that's Raikkonen. That is Raikkonen. No, that is Matsushita. Sorry, through maggots and Beckett's. Oh. See what happens when you get the rubbish guys up at the front here. And look at Raikkonen trying to make it free wide down the Hangar Straight. Oh, Kimi, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kimi? Oh, this is great action from the back markers here. Up at the front of the field. Oh, George Russell in the P6. GG's, gentlemen. Absolute total GG's here as now we move on to the final lap of the Grand Prix. Tatiana's gone. See you later. This Tatiana in this form, she's unstoppable. As Alex Albon tries to go around the outside of Cop's corner. Not going to happen, mate. Not going to happen. You got to wake up a day late and $1 short to catch Jackie napping there as we go through Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, that car looks so composed through Maggots and Beckett's. But it may not be over yet as we go down the Hangar Straight. Will Alex Albon go to the outside? There's Lando. Lando's thinking about getting close, but I think Jackie's got Alex covered. Certainly has, but she didn't have this girl covered. I think this is her fifth victory of the season. Tatiana will win the British Grand Prix. Oh, sets the fastest lap on the last lap as well. As Jackie comes across the line, it's P2. That's what I call a good points day. A 1-2 for the team. Max points. Yippee-ki-yay, every single one of you. Lando Norris, driver of the day in the Ferrari. Oh, what a race, folks.
And with that, we wrap up yet another incredible Grand Prix weekend. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Comes your top three.
Oh, dear me. Raise those hands, Tatiana. Tatiana comes good again here at the British Grand Prix. I do believe, like I said, that is her 5th victory on the season, following her victories in Holland, Spain. Where else? Oh no, it's a 4th, sorry. Oh, speaking of 4, Chris Jericho, anybody?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Rose increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going home, quite rightly, a bit proud of himself.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Oh boy. Yeah, we didn't expect that. That's for damn sure. But Tatiana comes out and absolutely annihilates another one. Another one, folks. That's unbelievable. That's her 4th, I think, on the season. Jackie brings home P2. You'll see Alex Albon P3, then Lando Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi, George Russell, Nobuhiro Matsushita, Kimi Raikkonen, Nick De Vries, and Nicholas Latifi are your top 10. If you predicted that top 10, folks, you win. I don't know what you win, but you win. Because that is big. And look where everyone else finished. 1 DNF, Lewis Hamilton. Cheers, Lewis. Cheers, buddy. How you doing today? Right then. I think it's time we go and take some questions from you-know-who, don't you think? Tell you what, folks, if that's the Tatiana that appears at every race, we're in trouble.
Your team dominated the race today.
We certainly did dominate. Tatiana certainly dominated. Jackie had a much more harder time of it defending from behind her, but they got each other's backs. But it's all about having the best aero package on the grid and having a car that can dish it out as well. We will certainly be celebrating. Tatiana deserved that victory. Not going to take it away from her. Not going to put her down or anything. She deserved it.
How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium?
Well, of course, how do you think we're feeling? We're feeling fantastic. Great to be up there with Tatiana. But they keep her on Jackie's toes, that's for sure.
Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup?
Tatiana just drove the car better. That's the simple be-all and end-all of that argument. Tatiana just drove it better.
Appreciate your time.
And thank you very much. Okay then, so you can see that we have a new rival as well, Carlos Sainz. He set the fastest lap out of them all, but other than that, pretty even. 6-4 at the moment in Jackie's favour. As far as here goes, well, Jackie moves up a little in the claim. Tatiana moves up a lot, and we're starting to steamroll up level 21. It looks like there's no stopping us at the moment. 2.45 million stuck into the back pockets of Team Chaseliner. And, yeah, Jackie lost a bit of money, but that's fine. We can accept that. 4.39 million in the bank. That's a good starting block for where we want to go.
Things are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
Don't make me get Rexy again, mate. He will chase you off. And he will chase you off good and proper. Right. We've got a bit of a gap to the Hungarian Grand Prix. Now I'm going to make an apology straight away, guys. The Hungarian Grand Prix, I've heard there's rain in the forecast, so it could be a bit of a washout as far as everything's concerned. But we will try and make do with the best situation that we certainly possibly can. What we will do, though, we'll take the aero equipment upgrade. We will also take the aero department focus. And we'll take some aero team building as well. I think Tatiana's had enough. Although you can never have enough. You can never have enough of a good thing. Honestly, got 4 victories for Tatiana this season. I think Jackie's got 4 as well. Where did Jackie win? Australia, Vietnam, Monaco, and Austria. No, she didn't win Austria. Canada. That was it. So, 1,452 resource points. We don't quite have enough. But what we will do now, we will definitely apply the new energy store and the new control electronics to the car. Meaning we get them nice and fresh for the Hungarian Grand Prix. There is the championship as it stands. Jackie extends her gap to Carlos Sainz, but Tatiana is coming, and she is coming quickly. Look at that. Actually, Jackie's won 5 races. I forgot she won China as well. But Jackie, the more consistent out of the two. That's for damn sure. 25 likes on the video if you'd be so kind. Do get subscribed if you haven't already done so. For more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more Detroit Become Human, Death Stranding, Marvel Spider-Man, whatever we decide to play. If we do decide to play anything on Sundays, stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind to each other, be quiet. You have no place in the world if you can't be quiet. See you tomorrow for Marvel Spider-Man, and we'll see you on Monday for the Hungarian Grand Prix, folks. See you then.